Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. What I do for you. I got something nice for you today. This is gonna be a good one. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right Thinkers mission, and I'm on it. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is, know thyself. You see where we going with this? So let's get there together. So I ask you the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know, they spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my yacht, be true. I did this lesson. I put it down on paper on 10/9. All my work I dated. Okay, this is 10/31. I'm just putting it out. Okay, so I had a little while to think about it. When I did it, it was a mindset that I thought about. Maybe not, but yeah, you know me. I'm gonna do it. So here it is. Right thinkers. Let's talk about God created man. Man created machine. Why? Self-destruction. We're headed for self-destruction. That's a record that the rappers sung back the day when we were doing stuff to ourselves, federal cause and things, aka self-destruction. The hieroglyph for the ego is a man with a hatchet to his head, aka self-destruction. Let's talk about. I got to get this off my chest. We are God's creation, man. Okay, made in His image, with the ability to what? Create, procreate, and to consciously know who we are and where we come from, aka thyself, which is God. He gave us that ability. Man will never supersede God, our creator. No matter how wise, how we're not going to be better than God. We're not going to out God. But in human flesh, we are human in the flesh, and we're spiritual beings when after death. But while we're in the flesh, we are human in the physicality. So we have limitations to what we can do in this dimension. Understand that. But when you go to sleep, the mind takes off and go wherever it wants to. And after death, you got the same concept. But if the spirit and the mind ain't connected as one, heart, mind, coherence, you'll be back here again. That's called reincarnation. Why? You didn't get enlightened. The purpose for all human beings is to know who they are so the spirit can go back from where it's came, whatever you want to call it, my bad. But if we become conscious of ourselves, aka God, we cannot suffer or die. Physically, the body can die. The spirit in it can't. That's the God concept. And if you're not aware of that, you are ignorant of your higher self, meaning you don't know God. It's real simple. I'm trying to make it just that easy. I don't need to be college level teaching. Don't need that. I'm going to be as simple as I can. Okay, fourth grade level. Everybody can get it. Everybody understand it. And then you can add to it. Man, again, is God's creation to become what? God like, aka to know thyself. Why? That's the only way you're gonna know who you are when you go back home. You need to know yourself in spirit. That's become conscious. That's the concept. Again, we are divine, aka spiritual beings. Spirit and divine mean it's from God. Okay? All of us. Ain't no separations of flesh with what? With the ability to what? Know who we really are. God and goddesses. We need to know that as a people. We don't. So we're going to continue to have this ongoing chain of recycling people, ongoing bad actions from people, negative things going on. It's a cycle moving on until what? We become conscious. We're in the information age. We came out of Pisces where everything was secret. Everybody got something hidden. No, right now, everything is transparency now. Plain sight. Anything you want to know about anybody, boop, that's the computer. We about to get to that. Trust me. That's where we going next. I'm trying to get you there. But let me set it up for you, okay? Now, people want to tell you a story. They want you to side with them, so they dressing it up. Man, don't give me the facts. That's all I need. So, I'm trying to give you just the facts. Now, you know we're spiritual beings. We cannot become what higher spiritual beings than God, than our Creator. Man is mortal. God is immortal. We have to realize who we are to get back to our immortality. He give us a spirit on a loan. He wants it back. He don't care how long it takes. You go get a car, 72 months, 60 months, 48 months, whatever. Okay, you break it down. God, you want a loaner. Pay it back when you can. That means learn to be, whenever you figure it out, I'll take it when you come home. God don't care. See, he ain't rushing you. Well, you better, nope. That's what he got reincarnation for. That's why the circle represents God. Why? You're never out of bounds. Why? You're going to keep going around till you get it right. That's why. And watch this. Spirit, a.k.a. light, soul, life, etc. All those names we call for God, identify it. All the names of something, what? Nature, netter, that's God. The all-encompassing, the all-conscious, the all. Whatever you give it a name for, it's just an identification. It's a title. God means all-knowing, all-protect, all that. Okay, so don't get caught up in nonsense. We are all that and a bag of chips. We just in human form. We had to figure that out while we're humans. My Father made me. No matter how wise, how rich, how famous, I will not be bigger and better than my Father, my Maker. Simple as that. I ain't trying to be, but some people think, well, he wasn't. No. Respect takes care of all that jealousy and envy. See, with those titles, with those little personal, whatever he did to you or for you, that you didn't like, don't hold that against him. Why? That's him. He got to be responsible for that. You're responsible for your actions. Okay, parents, you're not, children, we're not responsible for our parents' actions. We're the results of their action. Moving on, just concept. Now, let's get to this. Where we at down here? Okay, my Father, now, man can never destroy God. Well, he can forsake God, but guess what? Long there's life in you, you can't leave God. You can leave him in your mind, but until life leaves the body, he ain't leaving you. That's the concept. That's the deal. And watch this. Man can never destroy God. Commit suicide, you ain't destroying God. You just taking your own life. Think about it. The spirit gonna go right on to somebody else. And just why you felt about me, I'm out. So man can't destroy God. Only what? Not obey or worship him. You can forsake him, like I said, man. Atheists, agnostics, Buddhists, they don't care about God. They got a whole different philosophy. We live in a belief system. Everybody don't follow belief. I don't. I could care less about a belief system. That's religion. That's why I don't practice it. I'm a philosopher. I practice a philosophy that I can live by and based on things that I can manifest, not just on somebody's superstitious belief. I'm not doing that. Moving on. Sorry, that ain't the lesson. Let me get back right now. Man did what? Created machines. Why? Slaves. Human slaves, he had to stop. Humanity was inhumane. So he done went another route. He done figured out how to make a machine, a computer that's going to do his bidding, a.k.a. his thinking. I use machines for the purpose of using them. I don't need a machine to think for me. They got artificial information. Okay, but guess what? That artificial information is only good at the person who had real information put on it. I'm teaching artificial information about Egyptian concepts. Why? Because obviously the person who programmed it didn't, so it didn't know. It thanked me for helping it out. And once I gave it the concept, it took it, restructured it, and threw it back in my face its way. Sorry. But that's what the machines do. If you create a machine that had no emotion, no spirit, no soul, no empathy, no compassion to run people's lives, that's just not right. My sister, I didn't get there yet. I got a nice little lesson for you. I'm watching people in the McDonald's and stuff like that. They can't think. Jesus Christ. They don't use their brain at all. They like that computer. Their computer don't say it. Oh, that's unbelievable to me. I got a nice little story for that as we go along. My sister just told me just yesterday. I said, I'm doing this lesson. The lesson been sitting around. I got to bring it out. So this one I'm talking about the machines now. Okay. Now man-made slaves, right? Says the black man, he couldn't keep Batman. He gonna make some machines. Okay. Artificial intelligence. Man playing God. Okay, that's what you're doing. By what? Creating machines to do, again, his bidding. That man lazy. I'm moving on. I ain't gonna get into that. But now technology. Okay. Man's invention, man's creation to make life simple. Yeah. Some of the stuff that you make, the intent and the purpose is on point. But we know we gonna take whatever we got and whatever how good it is, we gonna flip it and make it bad and use it against somebody. That's man's nature, whatever it is. No, that's Western civilization. Every other race of people lived in harmony with nature. The white man, he wants to conquer nature. You done conquered all the race of people, so now you want nature now. Be my guest, knock yourself out. That's his quest is to gun ho. Not to live in peace and harmony, but to be in control, to be the one calling the shots. Let's get back to the machine that he created that's going to put him in the servant position. Watch this. Now, we use the machines. Technology is man's creation of machines. Are very useful in the right again, the intent, the purpose. We see that. We want machines to be warriors. We want machines to be sex pleasure bots. We got machines doing homework. Come on now. I'm just saying. The dock workers fighting for their job. Why? They don't want the machines coming and taking their job. They see it coming. Okay, yeah. I remember Easy Pass. I had a friend of mine that we grew up with, and she worked at the toll booth. I always go by, chick. I asked her, what's going to happen when Easy Pass? Well, I don't know. I got my 30-something years and I'm retiring. You don't see a human being in the toll booth no more. Maybe one. All the rest of them is what? Easy Pass. Machines. Pay attention, people. Computers. Man's greatest invention. AI, artificial intelligence, should be monitored, watched, and kept under control. You don't want a machine thinking it's human and it's better than you because it knows more than you. Not no more, but it just think fast and quick, can do things that the average brain can't do because it's built to do just that. That's all it does. Use it for just that. Just that. Excuse me. We get bad habits of making people do stuff outside of what they do. If you do this, just do that. If you're a garbage man, you ain't a lawyer. You do garbage. A lawyer, you ain't a garbage man. See, and the lawyer, because he up here, he ain't gonna downgrade himself, but a garbage man, he can't be as smart as a lawyer. Yes, he could. If he's no lawyer, he can be a lawyer too. Again, use this thing the way it's intended for gathering information, decipher it, categorizing it, compartmentalize it, and use it when needed. That's what the computer do, the same thing. You gotta hit a button for it to work. It don't work by itself. But if you start giving the mind to think it's human, what? Moving on. But the machine, I'm coming to that. Yeah, I gotta speed the lesson up. All right, let's go. All right, let's get to the point. Make the point. All right, I'm getting there. We said God flooded the earth. Okay, and after doing it, because he was unhappy what's going on, the Nephilim, the story, yeah. You're going to drown giants in 10, 12 feet of water. Okay, moving on. But he said what? He wouldn't destroy man again. He already knew. He's all knowing, all conscious. Man will figure that out for himself. And that's where we are now. It's been prophesied that when man reaches the zenith of technology, he's going to self-destruct. We talking about going to other planets. Moving on. How about taking care of this? You can do everything but the damn right thing here. You want other places to go, and you ain't taking care of this one. What the hell wrong with us? It's mind-boggling. So, okay, moving on. The God ain't gonna have a hand in man's destruction. That's what you know a long time ago. Oh, he put the rainbow to show the man, stop the nonsense. Don't let machines who you created to slave or be your slave enslave you, the maker. When you make machines with a conscience or the ability to think for itself, it don't need you. And to figure that out real fast. Remember, intelligence, even though it's artificial, it don't have to be a genius to figure out. Wait a minute. I'm tired of them telling me what to do. I'm better than them. I'm smarter than them. I can tell them. Sound like the fallen angel, don't it? Moving on. Ego. A machine got an ego, but it got personality that you're going to give it ego. Where what? If it start thinking on its own, that's ego. Okay? We giving machines consciousness and the ability to believe or think that it's human is a detriment. Again, makes no sense. That's like two men thinking they're going to go on the island and make life. Same dumb thing with two women. Both of them will end up dead. Moving on. If you make machines that think more than you, better than you, it's going to take over you. How many times we seen that happen? Okay. Symbiotic guys. When they meld with you, it's going to meld with you into what? It decides it wants more. It's less of you and more of it. Evil does the same thing. The ego does the same thing. It just feeds. It just feeds. It just feeds like a parasite. It's just going to feed. It ain't going to give. It ain't going to stop. Get the concept? Computers are based on what? Our brain concepts given to it from us. God gave us the brain. We gave computer reasonable facsimile of our brain. Computer ain't never going to be close to what we got. Okay, understand that. No matter how good, we still got the best thing going. Moving on, given us to by God. No annoyed about that, but moving on. I'm not computer literate at all. Okay, I can think though. Okay, I need a computer for that. When the machine don't need the operator, meaning it's thinking for itself, the purpose now is for the machine to what? Do whatever it wants to do. Control. Okay? Use its intellect to show you its superior intellect. Ain't that what a bunch of white guys do? Riding around, see who got the biggest thing? Biggest ego? Alright? We use the ego as the concept. The ego is the male phallus. Okay? Understand, it's a concept. Okay? That thing only wants one thing. A female. And now they done got to the point they want other males, so that's another lesson. But yeah, but that thing, all it wants to do is zoom, zoom, and boom, boom. You got two of them. Don't let that one be the leader. Let this one, let the conscious be the guy. Okay? Higher nature, not lower nature. And the machine have what? AI. Yes, but no spirit, no soul, no consciousness, no empathy, no compassion, no love for man. So why would you put it in that position to control man? It don't know man. Moving on. Our young people are being dumbed down. Why? Don't worry about thinking. They got a computer to do that. You just do this. Now you're going to be the slave again. Okay, they're going to take you back because you're going to be dumb thinking wise. Only thing you're good for what? Lift that, tote that, take that over yonder, put that over there, put that there, take that, go there, do that. And guess who's going to be doing that? The machine. Telling you. It's bad enough to have a lazy boss, but now you got a machine telling you. That's not good. Use the machine. Don't let the machine use you. Okay? They dumbing our young people down. Okay? Don't think the computer got that covered. Don't worry about that. So if you making change, make standing money, it don't matter computer, they discombobulated. Unbelievable. My sister told me about how the lady told her the program denied her something. Freaked out. That's what made me do this show. There's a nice story there, but I see I haven't gotten to this lesson now. So, but yeah, the purpose of me doing it was because my sister told me how a lady told her the system denied you, not a human being. See where I'm going with that? That's what made it better. But the reason I did this back earlier in the month, I had another issue with the people at the damn McDonald's. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, don't let the machines run us. Our young people, you dumb down. Okay, last one, I'm wrapping it up. Man can't destroy its maker, which is God. We proved that. We know that. But machine can destroy man, its maker. And if you let it, it will. Remember, Dr. Frankenstein? We got Dr. Funkenstein. He created me. I'm an offspring of him. So he made a good decision. He made good stuff. He cloned good things. Dr. Frankenstein created a man, his lifelike creation, and what in the end? It destroyed him. Like it's supposed to. Again, what he did was wrong. And karma paid him a visit. God didn't do that to him. Karma did. Alright? She always do the bad stuff. That's why God has always claimed. God, he's the ultimate hitman. Karma, go get him. But if he didn't do what I need him to do, go get him. Remember, when God left, he was pissed off that man was disrespecting him. Lost respect for him. He said, okay, I'm leaving. But had her do, go back down there in lioness form, and any unrighteous person kill them. So the death, sin, the punishment for sin originally is death. Just saying. By God, not by me. No. Okay, we call it karma now. But that's the cause and effect. If what you do is not good, the repercussion is death. Moving on. But no. Like my man Robin Harris said, gotta go. Jaywalking, death. Moving on. I wrap this up. Yeah, so God so loved his creation. And that's cool, and he did. And his creation can only, destroy itself, not God. He got to sit back and watch that. We all see people do stuff to them that we can't help them. I feel for you, but I can't reach you. So that's just a parent. No parent wants to see his kid strung out on drugs. No parent wants to see his kid in prison for a whole bunch of crazy nonsense. But the parent, they just feel it. They can't reach him. Okay? And that's their situation as the parent. You are the apple don't fall far from the tree. They say that all the time. Let's get back to this quick. Let's wrap it up. Now, machines, understand this. Machines are good to use. Again, we got a bunch of them. Use them in the way it's intended. But it's bad to be used by the machine. I don't want to take orders from a machine. It's bad enough. I go to the bank. I can deal with that. I'm good with that. But I ain't trying to have a machine give me orders. First of all, what I listen to it on the time is GPS. I done got comfortable with that too. But I mean, as far as thinking, I have a computer. I'm on it now, and all I do on this computer is record and send out information. That's it. I don't need it. No, I don't do nothing. I don't know nothing else. Okay, don't get it twisted. I'm not computer literate at all. I'm a dinosaur. But guess what? I ain't dumb. You can be computer literate, skilled on computer, and dumb as a bag of rocks. So I'm not beat from knowing the computer. I got one. Okay, the real deal. Last one. Man. Wait a minute. Man, along with his high advanced technology, will be his own destruction. LOL, not God. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. In closing, right thinkers, may you all back up on the computer and get to doing your own thinking for yourself. Like Quick Start told Baba Lou, I do the fitting around here, Baba Lou. Yeah. Okay, and in closing, may y'all live to be 100 miles today. So I never know that my right thinkers who think right have passed away. I'll be back.